gentlemen, I'm here with
Baglini.
and
Sean Collins.
our mission today is to take the Sonic Foundry mobile capture system, and you had some questions about capture.
Okay. I would like to have access to that for my class that I'm teaching in the fall. That's the new combined on-site online class. While some of these sessions are really going to make sense because at their own pace, I can work them through some things, and I'd like them to actually see what a live class was like with a discussion. How do I do that?
Okay, so when you are in a classroom, at that time, you want people to watch you live
Yeah, but I won't be
at
here.
at a distance.
I won't be here. I want to be able to do it remotely. In other words, I'd like to email the students next fall and say, go to class capture and look at my class of last semester on this thing, note the discussion.
Right. So they will not be watching you live. They will be watching
Class
on-demand material from a prior time.
On demand is a good way to describe
Okay.
it.
So what they'll do is go to your Blackboard or perhaps the email you have sent them, and then there will be a hyperlink, and the hyperlink will say, this is my prior capture from such and such date.
Put that
Click
on
and
Blackboard.
watch. Yes.
In course documents.
Yes. This will all be set up to appear in a Blackboard area called TUCAPTURE. That TUCAPTURE area of Blackboard will have your entire catalog of the captures we make today.
Perfect.
All right? Very
Here's
good.
the other thing. We had talked about the possibility of doing some live classes from Nova Scotia, where I'm going to be for September and October. And I think you said all we need is someone to get the system up and running and that sort of thing.
Yeah, you will be in Nova Scotia, and the students will be where?
In Alter Hall, one of the rooms, whatever
Okay.
room I'm assigned for that
So
course.
let's imagine that you want to speak to them, you want them to hear you, you want to see them, you
I won't be able
want
to
to
see
hear them.
I can hear them. I'm not going to be able to see them.
Oh, you'll be able to see them.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah, you'll be able to see them.
Okay.
So we can both speak to that, actually. What I did with Kate Nelson with HRM 3580 this semester was use a system called Skype.
Okay.
We walked in a wireless tablet with a $50 webcam, and that allowed Kate's to be at home in Springfield, PA. The students could see her and hear her on the big screen,
I saw that.
but most importantly, she could see them and hear them
Okay.
from the tablet PC with wireless internet and the camera. And Sean was one of my students, so
Yep.
tell us how that worked.
It was pretty simple. It was actually, mostly, it was really cool because, you know, even if she wasn't in the classroom, we were still interacting with her like she was. So it was, there's not very much setup. All you need is, if you go to Nova Scotia, you just need to have a computer and internet.
Okay, I've got that. What's tablet PC?
Well, that's a laptop. So any laptop or tablet, you would attach a cheap webcam to it, install the free Skype software on it,
Already did that.
have someone walk into the room, and set up the classroom. Typically, I did this myself, and it would take maybe 3 minutes.
Yeah, just about.
Okay, 3 minutes. So any kind of work-study student, or I'm sure you can make a special arrangement for someone to walk in a tablet PC into the room,
Okay.
project you on both screens,
Okay.
and the webcam on the tablet PC will be your eyes
Okay.
and your ears. So when people in the room talk, you'll hear them. When people in the room move, you'll see them. It's not the world's greatest camera system, but it will get her done. And Sean, you thought it worked fairly well.
I think it worked fantastic.
Okay, and best of all, it's simple and free.
Okay. So I would take my own laptop, and have that Skype camera, and I'll be up there, but someone would have that laptop here.
It
and
doesn't
be able to hook
necessarily
it up.
have to be your laptop. It could be a departmental laptop. It could be a
That's right.
Fox IT laptop.
Okay.
It could be a student's laptop.
Okay.
All right. The key is that it gets connected to the podium. The webcam allows you to hear and see them.
Yep. Perfect.
And the podium system allows your face to be projected on both screens and the audio to come out so people can hear you. Done.
Super.
All right,
Sounds
so let's
good.
do this. We're taking a little bit of film because this is the first time in temple history that this service has been offered. So it's really quite
Did
epic.
this with Kate.
Yeah. Oh, not this. Well, Kate actually took a system home, and Sonic Foundry Incorporated went to her home and set it up. But this is the first temple service and staff that we've done this. Okay? While Sean gets the pieces put together, we're going to go off camera and discuss the shot, the lighting, and the sound. So take care. Bye now. Okay, everybody, I'm here with Sean Collins and Norm Baglini, and we're getting ready for one of Temple's first Sonic Foundry Media Site mobile TU captures. Sean, what do we do in this room?
All we did is we took the mobile capture unit, plugged it in, and allowed Mr. Baglini to prepare his materials, and he'll go from here. So we just plugged in a camera, and I'll give him a short training session on how to start and stop the device.
Okay, we actually brought in a tablet PC for use to get visuals, and right now Norm is loading the material from Blackboard onto the tablet PC locally, and behind him you can see the Sonic Foundry ML device, and you can see that the Sonic Foundry mobile capture device is showing confidence monitoring with video on the top, visuals, image in on the left, and that's how we're going to do it. So it's just a little bit of video to let people know exactly what we're up to. I'm here with Sean Collins and Norm Baglini, and we're going to do a mini tutorial about how to run the Sonic Foundry mobile capture system. Go.
Okay. So all you need to do is to begin recording, select the record button, and click it. So, and this is actually to show you what's on the screen. So if we go over here and if we change a slide, it'll update it. So, and then the levels right here is to show you that the microphone works.
Okay.
And if you want to pause, you can pause the recording, and then you resume. And then if you want, and then you stop. So, and what you can do is you can actually review it over here in the recorded presentation. So you double click on it,
Okay.
it'll load it. Click it.
When I go full screen, how do I advance it? Just right here?
What
Or
you'll
page,
do,
page up, page down?
yeah, you can do that. What you probably want to do is go to slideshow, and then click the from beginning button, because what it'll do is it'll maximize
Now
it.
it's back to the one color.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Norm Baglini, and what are you doing today?
We're going to record some discussions that we can use for our hybrid course online on site.
Okay, we've got a Sonic Foundry mobile capture system to your right.
All right, good morning. Today we're going to be talking about the insurance industry and whether you're an actuary, risk manager, commercial underwriter, broker, or even an individual or organization that's interested in retaining your own risk. You really need to know how the insurance industry works, because every corporation, every individual business purchases insurance to either get insurance services or to cap their losses and transfer risks to an insurance company. We've got some objectives.
Wow, this is dynamite.
As-
Dynamite! Applause, ladies and gentlemen. Applause. Now, let's say you want to pause and take a break, maybe go to the restroom. You've paused.
Yep.
You can walk, come
Okay.
back.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
say you want to resume.
Okay.
Get in seated position. And
That was okay in terms of...
Yeah.
yeah, sure was.
Well, let's do this. Okay, as we have become accustomed, every one of our sessions has objectives. These learning objectives are something that you should keep in mind as being my expectations for your learning. And with regard to any measurement of learning, whether it's an examination or a group project or some sort of a meeting with a client, we're going to be going back to the objectives, and note the buzzwords. The buzzwords are the action words. Identify, describe, explain, distinguish. This communicates to you the levels of learning that you should be able to perform when you complete this section. So pay attention to that, because in some cases I may ask you to compute or simply identify, and those levels of learning are quite different. You should be aware of them.
This is gold, Norm.
Yes.
Gold. Now, let's say you're done with your presentation.
Okay,
You would turn to the Sonic Foundry machine
you stop.
and hit stop.
Okay.
Now, after
Now
you
then
hit,
I can,
Yep.
whatever, I go on to the next one.
now look what's happened. You've got two tests. Go to Untitled 29, the one that's on top.
Double
Now,
click it.
now you can watch what you just did. Let's do it.
What do I do? Click on here?
That's right.
I'm going to record some discussions that we can use for our hybrid course, online, on-site.
Okay. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Norm Baglini, gold Norm, gold. Shout out to Sean Collins bringing the Sonic Foundry Media Site Capture System to Alter Hall 622. For Fox School of Business and Temple University, I'm David Feeney. What do you think, sir? He can't, you're transfixed, aren't you?
It's going to work.
All right.
It's going to work. This is comfortable.
All right, very good.
Very comfortable.
Take care. Bye now.